be really glad when they stop all this burning. It does, as you can see, make it so hazy. There's almost like a thick blanket of smog on the lower parts of the mountains now. I honestly don't think it'll be much longer now before there's an order to actually stop it. It does stink. The worst thing, of course, it's not good for your health. It does deplete the air quality by a considerable margin. But, you know, it's just the way it is up here. It's just you just have to accept it to a degree. You can see one of the farmers over there burning away. Although, thankfully, the wind's blowing in the other direction, so we're not getting it over here. As you guys know, I've been using my Canon an awful lot for a lot of the B-roll, as well as other bits and pieces. And I have to say, it truly is a fantastic camera to vlog on. What's up there, honey? Nothing. Pie's dad's on his way, so he'll let the cows out. But the ladies are looking very nice this morning. Oh, chumping away on some cow grass. I do really like that stuff, though. It's going to be a very, very busy week for Pi and I. We have guests coming. We have Misha and his wife, and tomorrow Simon and Lauren are coming, and they'll be here for about a week. So we'll be visiting lots of places over the next few days, and I'll get it all on vlog for you. You guys have seen Simon and Lauren before in our vlog. Really super couple. So yeah, it should be nice. Should be really, really nice. Well, as you saw Dad yesterday, he was seeding the rice field. He's finished that. So all the lower part of the farm is now seeded, and in about 5 months' time they're harvesting that again. Like I said, give it a week and it'll all be green. It won't take long at all. Absolutely beautiful out here though, and so peaceful. Yeah, I went home this morning, did some editing, and our noisy neighbours have got their stereo going at full blast at 7 o'clock in the morning. Still, the benefit to it is, of course, I've got the shack, and that's where we spend most of our time now. Well, nights anyway. Very rarely do we bother spending any time at home. I go home and I edit, and then I can't wait to get out of there, quite frankly. I'm much happier if I'm here. And when you look at these views, why wouldn't you be? Now, for our regular subscribers, you'll know that this is the Ban Saeo Fishing Lake, and it opens up once a year, generally about February, March time. And every year they're allowed to come and fish it, and then it's closed off after about a month, restocked, and then they allow the fish to sort of breed and grow for the next year. Essentially what happens, it allows for a renewable source of fish for the locals every single year. Lots of them come here and they fish it, and then they sell the fish, or they stock their own ponds with it. I know last year Mum and Dad, what they did, they sort of split it 50-50. They sold half of it and filled up the pond with half. Now this particular project is free, so it doesn't cost them anything at all. I actually think it's a really good idea. It doesn't cost the locals anything and does give them once a year a little bit of income, but better yet, what they can do is take the fish and put it in their own ponds. These fish, of course, will then breed and give them a renewable source of food and additional income if they need it. It's just a brilliant idea. Now, I did say to you the other day that my father-in-law's paid 3,000 baht to come and fish another lake. Let me just show you it. Well, this is the lake in question, and as you can see, it's vast. And they do estimate that there's some pretty big fish in there. Some of the bargin, for instance, will grow to about 10 kilos, and there's some fish in there that's well above. As I said to you, what my father-in-law did was to pay 3,000 baht, and it's for 1 day and 1 day only. So essentially there's going to be very few boats on this lake, because most of the folks around here literally cannot afford to pay the 3,000 baht fee. But the hope is, of course, he's going to net an awful lot of fish. So watch this space, and on the 28th I'll certainly be here filming this. What they will also allow is for Pi to come and fish with a net. If you guys remember last year, Pi was in the other pond just over there, and she was using a really big square net, the one that you sort of lift up. Well, that's what she's allowed to use, and there's no charge for it. Now, of course, it's not easy catching fish with those nets, and certainly the chance of her catching anything really big is going to be a bit remote, so they don't actually mind, and it's free. So Pi said she's going to buy a couple of nets this coming weekend, and she'll be fishing with her dad, but obviously her dad's going to be in a boat. Now, last year the local administrators were kind enough to let me even fish this lake. Normally, obviously, it's just reserved for the local villagers, but Pi asked the local administrator, and he said, look, as far as I'm concerned, Graham, he's now one of us. He's just one of the locals, so yeah, he's more than welcome to go and fish it. So I sat on the bank and with a rod and caught a few, and I was quite happy. I have to say, it did make for a couple of really nice days. As you can see, it is a place of stunning natural beauty. It really is pretty out here. Well guys, Pi and I are back at the Ban Saeo Garden Resort, and we're in a really nice suite. We have two of our subscribers that have come to visit us, Misha and Nit, and yeah, absolutely fabulous, because they actually upgraded his room from a standard to a suite. I'll let you have a quick look and introduce you to the guys. So this is Misha and his son.
Hi.
Say hi.
Say hi. This is Marvin, and this is my wife.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
How long are you guys staying for?
We basically stayed for 2 days,
yep.
And then we traveled further to Chiang Mai, and then we go to the hometown of Nitaya. That is probably a 2-hour drive to the north from Udon. And then we go back to Bangkok and meet some friends.
And sister.
And sister, exactly, in, what's it called?
Bangkok.
In Buriram, exactly, right.
We've got a young man here playing with the camera.
Exactly.
Well, he's playing with the camera tripod.
Shaking.
Let's have a look. There he is, look. And he's running away.
Do.
We'll show you guys around the suite. It is absolutely lovely. Well guys, as you can see, the meal and the company is just delightful. What can you say? Are you full?
Not yet.
Not yet, no, of course not. Well guys, that's about all from Pi and I today. Whatever you guys do, have a fantastic day and stay safe. Don't forget, please subscribe, share and like. It does make a difference. And Pi and I and again, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now guys.
See you
Bye bye.
tomorrow. Bye.